Hey there, Michael Griffiths here, founder of Referral Marketing Guru, and welcome to this week's Get More Referrals Today podcast. I want to talk to you about simple little things you're doing, probably without even knowing it, that are killing your relationships with your referral partners. And in fact, if we were to really look at it, it's probably the same things that are killing your relationships with prospects, with clients, with team members, in fact, really with anyone that's around your business. But let's focus more so today on referral partners and simple little things that you're probably doing day in, day out, maybe not even realizing it, and definitely probably not even realizing, thinking that it's got the detrimental effect that it's having. But before we jump into that, as always, if you love the episode, if you love what's going on, please, can you share it just with one other service provider, just one other business owner that might just be really looking for something that might just go, that's exactly what I needed to hear was this channel to be able to help me be able to grow my business. As always, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Follow us on YouTube, Referral Marketing Guru, across any of our social platforms. And if there's anything that you need clarity around, you've got a question around, you'd like some help around, just simply reach out. So let's dive into simple little things that are killing your relationships with your referral partners. See, I don't know how many times a day I hear the same thing that says they're just not working as well as I want them to. They're just not at the same level that I am. They just don't pass me as much business as what I pass them. I feel like I'm stronger partner than what they are. Whatever variation of that, it's still the same things that I hear over and over and over and over again. And the simple fact is, and I love sort of this presupposition that the result of the communication you get is exactly what you deserve. See, it's got nothing to do with them not being a strong referral partner or them passing not as much as what you're passing them. It's got to do with how you are actually communicating, and in essence, the outcome you're getting is the exact outcome that you deserve to get. So rather than looking outwards, I always say, well, I've got to look inwards to how do I change this situation? How do I ensure that the relationship with my referral partners, I am the one in control? I can enhance that relationship. I can make sure that I do more things to get the result that I'm looking for, rather than just simply blame them of, they're just not a very good referral partner. So the very first thing that I think about in terms of what kills relationships with referral partners is trying to be too automation, right? Too robot-like. And now I get there's a place for automation. But if you're sending the same message to every single partner and you can see pretty much it's just a blanket email that's gone to everybody, how special does it make you feel? Not at all. In fact, I see it from a couple of our people and I just hit delete. And there goes another opportunity that they'll never get. But it actually does more than that also. What it actually does is it kills the respect that you have for that person. Like, that person can't be bothered taking 30 seconds to actually send a personal message. Then it's like, oh, well, I guess we're not that important. See, it creates this feeling. And I can use the word of respect, but it's not even that, because that's just a word that the cortex brain has decided to use. Over on the limbic side, the feeling was, oh, well, I'm obviously not important enough. You obviously don't value this relationship enough. You don't, and emotion creates action all the time. So if you're creating the wrong emotion in your referral partners, then you're also going to create the wrong action in your referral partner. Now, I get we're busy. I get that there's 100 different hats that you wear. But in the end, if you really want a referral partner to be doing something for you, if you want them to be opening doors for you, passing business to you, finding referrals for you, promoting you, sharing you, well, is that worth taking the time? I would go sort of 1,000,000%, yes, it is. But we don't tend to do that. So the simple fact is, stop killing yourself with automation. The second thing, and this just actually happened this morning, is you don't know enough about them. You don't know enough about what they've got going on in their personal life and showing an interest in that. So a great example, a new referral relationship, only a couple of weeks old, with someone down in Melbourne. And I didn't even know, A, they had a son, but B, their son was a fairly elite AFL player, football player. And then I saw a LinkedIn post where their son had actually been drafted by an AFL club. Now, I've made note of that straight away. And my message this morning to them was, hey, saw your LinkedIn post. How amazing. Now, the club they've been drafted for actually was a club that I was a part of growing up also. So there's a whole nother bond and this whole nother level that we could take our relationship to. Can you see the thinking? Because in essence, we kill ourselves with our referral partners because we just don't care enough. We're not interested enough. We don't go searching for the things that are interested in them. Another referral partner, good friend they've turned into, I don't ever start a conversation with business. Yesterday's text message was, hey, how did you go with soccer on Sunday? Because I know every Sunday they play in a master soccer competition. And we start the conversation that way. Because A, I'm interested in it. Right? And then we can pick up with anything else. So stop thinking as your referral partners purely as transactions who pass you referrals. It's probably the number one thing that kills your relationship with referral partners is that you see those people as people who help your business grow. Well, flip it for a moment. If you were that person where someone just purely saw you as a transaction, as someone who helped their business grow, how would it make you feel? And when you think about it like that, all of a sudden it's sort of like the palm in the forehead to go, yeah, okay. It wouldn't make me feel really. I probably wouldn't actually help them. I probably actually wouldn't. And yet we're doing exactly the same thing. So we've got to start becoming good at taking notes and knowing what your referral partner's interests are, hobbies are. A real simple way of doing that, make sure you follow them and you keep up to date on what they're doing on social platforms. Like, it's one of the best places to be able to see what they're doing. Probably Facebook more so than LinkedIn because people tend to share more personal things on there. But it doesn't take much to create this whole dossier on your referral partners of what they like doing, what they love, where they're out and about. Being able to just make comment. Hey, that looked like an amazing walk you were on. That looked like an amazing adventure you were on. Wow, how was helicopter flying the other week? Like, it doesn't take much. And that should become a way of being. It shouldn't just because Michael said that it's a great thing that I should be doing that stops killing my relationships with referral partners. It should just become a way that you are, a way that you want to be in terms of caring and giving and actually wanting to be interested in the other person. You think about, why does anyone help you? They don't help you because you've got a great service. I get that you want to think that, but it's not it. Your service is absolutely nothing. It's not why people refer. People refer because they resonate with you, they respect what you do, and there is this bond between you. There is oxytocin between you. That's the brain chemical that creates bondness. That's why people refer, plain and simple. Your logical cortex brain can think that it's anything else that it wants to think. The simple fact is it's not. The simple fact is I refer because there is a bond between us, because I resonate. That means know you, like you, trust you. We've got things in common. There's so many things under resonate, but it's resonate with you. And that allows me to respect what you do and how you help people. Notice how none of that had to do with your absolute service or what you offered. It even doesn't even have, in the end, the result you get. That's got nothing to do with you. I want to know that you can get the result for the person that I'm actually referring. That's where that matters. It's got nothing to do with you. So when you actually start to understand that, you start to understand that there's only one thing that matters if you want referral partners to actually help you and be a great referral partner. And I say this all the time. It's creating more shared moments with them. And you can't do that through automation. You can't do that by trying to take the quickest way possible. You can't do that by just having some VA send scripted messages. You can't do that by trying to take shortcuts. And you can't do that by simply being a transactional figure. It's why it doesn't work. It's why your referral partners don't pass you referrals. It's got nothing to do with you being better than them. It's got to do with simply you don't understand them. You don't actually put in the time, the effort to build the relationships where they want to help you. I don't know how many times I hear exactly the same story. I just reached out and had a chat, or I just sent a nice message over to somebody. And days later, they open up a door for me, or they pass me business, or it's not by coincidence. It's human nature. Like, that is scripted. We are hardwired that will happen 99% of the time. When you get front of mind of somebody, when you nurture someone, when you do something that is nice and creates a nice little hit of dopamine in them, funny enough, they're thinking about you. Funny enough, an opportunity pops up and they remember you. That's all that's happening. Okay? It's not a magic beanstalk. And yet, we don't prioritize doing these things with referral partners day in, day out. We don't see it as necessary. And then we wonder, why can't we get many referrals? Well, that's exactly why we can't get very many referrals, because we're trying to take shortcuts. We're trying to do things the easy way, and you're shooting yourself in the foot. And I get it. Time poor. But I can guarantee there's probably 80% of other things that you're doing that you just don't need to be doing that would free up time to do something like this. I think a prime example is where people just get a VA or pay somebody $3-4 an hour to go through their social platforms and make comments. And the comments are dry, they're rational, they're logical, they're boring cortex brain type comments. And you think we're doing a good job. No, we're not. And when you do that then on your referral partners, and it's not from the heart, it's not actually promoting a brain chemical between you, it's like, well, complete waste of time. You may as well not have done it. So what I want you to be able to really think about here, with any referral partner you've got right now, is how much are you trying to take the shortcuts versus how much are you really trying to build oxytocin between them that creates bond and closeness? How much are you really showing them how much you care? And how much are you really giving to them? Hopefully that's been super helpful. Reach out. If you've got anything you want to ask, support@michaelgriffiths.com.au, or wherever you're watching this on our social platforms, on our YouTube channel, Referral Marketing Guru. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, and remember, share it with one other person, because you might just help change their business and give them something where they remember you by. Till next time, take care, and I'll speak to you real soon.